This is the area of the leather at the point where the damage begins. Now we're crossing over the damage with this microscope attached to my camera. There's the failed color coding coming up. So with the toothpick, we're going to dislodge it a little bit, and you can see the scale of things because you'll see the tip of the toothpick as it comes into the screen. And you can see how easily it is then to remove that. And so it's a failed color code, and the reason why it failed is because there was no work done in preparing the surface of this leather in order to accept the new color.
Here we are with the damage represented in scale with a normal viewing distance with the toothpick in place. So you can see the size of the damage as it would be viewed in a normal viewing distance versus looking at it through the microscope. Now we're going to go through the repair process. There was a slight void in the leather that we are filling with the fill material in order to bring that area level with the surrounding leather. It's rapidly heat cured using a heat source like a heat gun. When the fill material is applied, it's important to make sure that we have it to the level of the surrounding leather, so consequently a gentle sanding is appropriate. The damaged area has now been primed and the void in the leather has been filled. We used a heat source to cure the filled material. Remember, you should keep the heat source on a very low setting to make sure that you don't overextend the ability for the curing process to fully work. So low heat. Next step is now going to be applying the color. Because this is such a small area that we're working with, we're using an artist's paintbrush to apply the color over the affected area. Now this is going to be a 2-color step process. The first color is a base color, and it is always going to be lighter than the end result. The base color gives us the coverage that we want to conceal the damage. It typically requires multiple applications of the base in order to give us complete coverage. We'll continue the process when we are going to apply the overlay color. Now that we have the base color fully applied, the next step in the process is to apply the overlay or print color. We're using a sponge applicator for that process, and you can see the process involves a tamping motion. The objective is to apply a color coating that is not completely consistent, that is to say, to create the mottled coloring effect as is resembled elsewhere on the piece. We've now completed the process. It's been fully restored. The offended area is back to like new.